is that?
Yeah, you heard that, right? What?
Scream.
Our first video tonight comes from NI Search Squatch, a UK-based channel documenting unscripted nighttime exploration in remote woodland. The content focuses on personal investigation, unusual environmental features, and real-time reactions during solo visits to isolated locations. It is December 5th, 2025, in Northern Ireland, within a remote woodland area.
Hello YouTube. This is my second nighttime investigation. What the hell was that? Let's get ready to party. I did an investigation in here 4 weeks ago. This is an active site. There's a few things that happened. There's a leaner. Like a random trident leaning against a tree. Like, come on. Crazy. It just doesn't happen. Nothing is by coincidence.
The investigator enters a familiar woodland site alone at night. Temperatures sit around 2 degrees, with a half moon providing limited visibility through the trees. They reference a previous visit several weeks earlier, during which unusual arrangements of logs and objects were observed. As they move carefully through dense brush, the forest remains quiet and still. Occasional sounds and shifting shadows draw attention, with the cold and isolation setting a tense atmosphere before anything new is encountered.
I'm hearing noises. And there's no wind tonight either. Look at this. Hello? That's quite considerable. That's quite big. Check it out. I was actually going to do this last night, but it was too windy. Here's another one. Check the size of these logs.
Further into the site, the investigator comes across several large logs and arrangements that appear different from what was seen during the earlier visit. Some of the wood is stacked or balanced in ways that stand out from the surrounding fallen debris. Tools left nearby are noted, and the overall layout prompts questions about whether the structures were formed naturally or altered by human activity.
What was that? Did you hear that? Something just took off. Over there. From this direction. It's so quiet and eerie in here. Fuck, I'm freaked out. Oh, I'm trying not to swear. Ay, ay, ay. This is crazy. Right, something took off there for sure. Something big took off. Right, I'm not going any further.
A sudden, loud movement is heard from within nearby brush. The source is not visible, but the noise causes the investigator to pause and reassess their position. They step back slightly while continuing to observe the area, remaining alert to further movement.
I am a bit freaked out here. the thing at the top scared the absolute shit out of me. Something big took off at the top. Something big. And I'm gonna back out of here and I'm gonna call.
Additional movement is noticed near one of the log arrangements. Although nothing can be clearly identified, the proximity and timing lead the investigator to decide that it is best to leave the area. They withdraw from the site, ending the investigation for the night. After leaving, the investigator reflects on the visit, noting how the changed log arrangements, unfamiliar sounds, and isolation contributed to a heightened sense of uncertainty. While no clear explanations are confirmed, the experience highlights how remote woodland environments can feel unpredictable after dark. The video concludes with the events left open to interpretation, emphasizing caution during solo nighttime exploration. The next video of the evening comes from Jordan Jackson, a UK-based channel focused on solo outdoor adventures, exploring trails, hills, and remote viewpoints. The content captures real-time, unscripted experiences that balance scenic exploration with the challenges of navigating unfamiliar terrain alone. It is December 8, 2025, in the United Kingdom, on a hilltop trail overlooking a nearby city and river.
Oh snap, it kind of ends right here, I mean. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna go down there though. I mean, I wanna go down there, like down there. I guess I gotta go back up there and then back around there, because that's also a trail, so jump up here. Here, I'll catch y'all when I'm like right down there. Hold on. Alright. I had to turn the flash on. It's kinda getting dark. Jeez. See, I was up there. Oh nah. Thing right here. It's like it's blocking something. It's like it's blocking away. Why would it block away for? Can I move it? No, I'm just hop over it. But I'm going downhill. So like, and it's all like this.
Jordan reaches the trail and begins making his way downhill with care. He navigates fallen logs, uneven ground, and thorny branches, while taking in views of the surrounding hills, city lights, and river below. As daylight fades, the steep terrain demands more attention. He comments on the scenery while remaining aware of potential hazards underfoot as visibility gradually decreases.
Train scared me so bad. Yeah, it's downhill. So if something comes out of nowhere, I gotta run uphill.
A sudden noise echoes nearby as Jordan continues downhill. He pauses immediately, bracing himself and scanning the area. The sound is not identified, but the moment increases his alertness as he considers the difficulty of the slope behind him.
What the heck is that? Oh. Branch, something's on there. chills, like something's like watching me or something. Can't lie to you, I'm a little frightened, bro.
Continuing along the trail, Jordan becomes increasingly aware of shadows and movement caused by low light and uneven vegetation. The limited visibility and dense growth heighten his unease as he carefully pushes forward through thorny sections.
Honestly, I don't know my way back, and it's getting dark. And I forgot I gotta go uphill. Bro, I just tripped over something. And I don't know my way back. Bro, the thorns, I forgot about the thorns. I can't even see nothing when the flashes in my eye, bro. Snap, I don't know the way. Hopefully it's this way and not that way. We're gonna go this way. It's kind of scary, bro, no lie. Oh. I made it. Let me get out of here, bro. I heard something. I was out. Tell me why I fell when I ran, bro. When I heard that, it was a real life run, bro.
As darkness fully sets in, Jordan struggles to retrace his route. He trips over obstacles and works through thick bushes while reacting to unfamiliar sounds, typical of the environment at night. Deciding to prioritize safety, he increases his pace uphill until reaching a clearer, more familiar section of the trail. The exertion leaves him visibly shaken, but relieved.
I'm here, dog. Stuff was scary. I'm gonna be so sick in the morning. It's so cold outside. I was breathing it in, bro. But I'm out. I'm gonna drive over here real quick. I want y'all to see something. I'll see y'all there. I'm gonna take some pictures and show y'all. Look at the view on the way down. But the window is foggy, so it don't look as good, but you know, it's beautiful. So there's also a trail like right there where that car is. Well, you can't even see the car, but I'm gonna go there another time and I'm gonna show y'all. Always something happening, bro. It's always something. It's always something. If y'all like the scary videos, let me know.
Once back in a safe area, Jordan reflects on the experience. He acknowledges both the beauty of the views and how quickly conditions changed as light faded. The video closes with him noting the importance of timing, preparation, and awareness when exploring trails alone, leaving the experience as a learning moment rather than a close call. Sorry to interrupt the video, but if you're enjoying it, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. We're trying to hit 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and right now, 80% of viewers aren't subscribed. So if you're one of them, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It really means a lot. Your support helps us continue creating awesome, creepy videos. Now, let's get back to the video. The next video comes from Giovanni Canales, a US-based channel documenting real-world adventure and on-location exploration of locations tied to local legends and unusual histories. The content focuses on unscripted investigation, environmental observation, and real-time reactions. It is December 12, 2025, at Rant Hill in Foster, Rhode Island, United States.
Dorothy.
Cole. Straight the fuck ahead.
Oh, is it?
That's Cole.
Does that say? That does say Cole. That says Cole.
The team arrive at Rant Hill to explore an area associated with a long-standing local story involving a bridge and events said to have occurred there generations ago. They briefly outline the legend before moving into the wooded area near the bridge. Darkness, isolation, and limited visibility shape the atmosphere as ambient forest sounds carry through the trees.
You heard that right?
You heard that right?
What the was that?
I just got the chills.
Heard what?
You heard,
I got the chills.
I just fucking heard that. I'm
heard
crying.
it here, right?
I heard a female.
What did you hear?
I heard a
What
female.
sound did you hear?
A voice-like sound appears to call out a name from nearby. The team react immediately, attempting to determine whether the noise is caused by wind, wildlife, or sound traveling from another location. One investigator reports feeling a brief sensation against their arm, despite no one standing close. The group pauses to reassess their positions and surroundings, remaining cautious while continuing to document the moment.
Oh, I got the chills now, dude. Look. Dude, no, I got the chills.
Reflections or eye-like shapes appear briefly in the darkness. The team focus their lights toward the area, attempting to identify whether the movement is caused by wildlife or reflective surfaces in the environment.
There's eyes right there. There's eyes right there. No, dead ass, there's eyes right there. Dead ass, right here, there's eyes right there. I'm not kidding. Right there.
Oh my
There,
God.
what is that?
Oh my God.
What is that?
Oh my God.
Oh my God, it just moved.
A loud sound resembling a scream echoes through the area, startling the group. The source is unclear, and the team listen carefully for any follow-up noise.
I just heard a girl scream.
No.
Brief flashes of light and subtle movement are noticed nearby. The investigators continue recording while trying to establish whether the activity is environmental, mechanical, or caused by something outside the frame.
Oh my God. There was a light like straight across there.
I see it. No, it's a pink. But there's something over there. I don't know what that is. There's someone? A tent? No, there's not. There's someone out here with us? Maybe they just moved it.
There was a light right there. There was something.
Let's go.
Deciding to leave the area, the team retreat while discussing what they experienced. They note how darkness, isolation, and unfamiliar sounds intensified their reactions throughout the investigation. While no clear explanations are reached, The visit reinforces how locations tied to folklore can feel unsettling at night. The video concludes with the events left open to interpretation rather than confirmation. The next video comes from Cryptid Addicted, a UK-based channel documenting solo nighttime exploration in areas associated with local folklore and reported sightings. Hosted by Megan Devon, the content focuses on environmental observation, use of night vision equipment, and real-time reactions while exploring remote locations. It is September 18th, 2023, at Box Hill in Surrey, England.
That it wasn't just a adult human male who happened to walk through before me and kick some stuff up. I'm really looking for something bigger, more detailed, and more concrete this time. We might be in luck. There's mud everywhere, and we all know mud is beautiful for capturing footprints. So let's all keep our eyes open. I'm going to be scouring the floor, keeping my eyes open, keeping my ears open, and hopefully we can find some great stuff. But that's the context behind this place. There is a lot of strange happenings, but it's also very beautiful. Can't wait to tell you about the big sighting later on. This epic fog has just rolled in, which, you know, won't make spotting a Bigfoot hard at all. No, it's hard to be mad when it just looks so beautiful and spooky. No one is around. Everyone has packed up and left. It's Corona. It's winter. It's foggy as anything. I like my chances. Oh, wouldn't it be amazing if, like, this huge 8-foot figure started coming out of that fog? Oh my god. I'd be so scared. But I'd like to think I'd run towards it to get evidence, you know?
Megan moves along forest trails at Box Hill, carefully observing animal tracks, muddy ground, and disturbed foliage. She identifies footprints consistent with dogs and livestock, while noting the absence of larger or unusual markings. The woodland is thick with fog and moisture, and very few people are present. She comments on the quiet atmosphere, the surrounding wildlife, and the isolation of the area, remaining alert to sounds and changes in the environment as she continues deeper into the forest.
I think I just heard a scream. I think I just heard a scream. Okay, alright, I'm walking a bit fast because I'm a bit nervous. I'm gonna find somewhere and be quiet for a bit.
A loud scream-like sound echoes through the trees, causing Megan to stop and listen. The source is not visible, and she proceeds cautiously while scanning the surrounding woodland.
I don't know if it's knocking. Can you hear that? It sounds almost like fireworks. Way off in the distance, but it's daytime. And it's not Guy Fawkes Day. Okay.
After making knocking sounds herself against nearby trees, Megan hears similar booming or knocking noises in response from elsewhere in the forest. The origin of the sounds cannot be identified, adding uncertainty as she pauses to observe.
This place gave me the creeps last time I was here. stairs just off the path is its foliage so thick that it just blocks out the sun immediately. Look at this. Perfect camouflage. Oh, sorry I fell. It's not so sneaky. Oh man. Oh god! I've given up on stealth and I've gone for a wounded animal. Oh. Oh, I did hear something then. Oh, I'm shaking.
Entering a dense, off-path section of woodland, Megan becomes increasingly cautious. The muddy ground causes her to slip briefly, forcing her to slow down and focus on footing while remaining aware of her surroundings.
Luckily we have this night vision camera, but here, exactly where we are now, is the place where the main sighting of the Box Hill British Bigfoot occurred. Behind me you can see, where are we? Here, stairs. So all throughout the next area we're about to walk through are these hectic stairs. They go all the way up to the top of the hill, and crazy fit people run up and down them for exercise. So this story happened in 2012 when a fitness jogger lady was running up and down, and she'd done her bit. She wanted to have a sit, have a rest, just like I'm sitting now on the steps. She waited, just catching her breath, and she heard what she thought was some knocks. Then she thought she heard someone from behind her coming down the stairs. She thought, oh, it was probably just someone walking their dog, and she just sort of shuffled to the side to let them pass. But no one passed. After a moment, she looked over her shoulder, and there, standing behind her on the stairs themselves, was a British Bigfoot. Now this was a scary sight. She basically just sat there looking at it. It was just standing there looking at her. There was like a standoff. And eventually the thing just moved off into the bush.
Megan recounts a widely shared local report from 2012 involving a jogger who claimed to see something unusual near the stone steps at Box Hill. The story is presented as part of the area's folklore as she approaches the same location.
Did you hear that?
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I am panicking a little bit. I know I'm trying to be brave, but that was a weird noise. It's dark, I'm the only one here, and it's British Bigfoot territory. Okay.
I just fell down. Oh. But I'm okay. This would be the place. These are the stairs. I'm keeping my eyes as much as I can on the sides without falling down again. Oh. Okay, I'm just committing to the run. Okay.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm freaking out a bit.
Descending the stone steps in low light, Megan struggles with slippery, icy surfaces. Unfamiliar sounds continue in the background, prompting her to move carefully and increase distance towards safer ground.
I thought that was eye shine. But I think we're close enough to the road to say that that's probably buildings. It's not moving. But it had me for a moment.
Near a bridge, Megan pauses to scan the area using her equipment, checking for reflective eye shine or movement. No clear activity is observed, and the forest remains visually quiet. Megan reaches the main road as temperatures drop and darkness deepens. She reflects on the experience, noting that while she encountered unexplained sounds and challenging terrain, no definitive evidence was found. The video concludes with her acknowledging both the eerie atmosphere and natural beauty of Box Hill, leaving the sightings and folklore open to interpretation and suggesting future visits under different conditions. The next video comes from Valak666, a UK-based channel focused on unscripted nighttime exploration using spirit box audio, EMF-style devices, and trigger objects. The content emphasizes observation of environmental changes and real-time reactions rather than staged scares. It is December 8, 2025, in Pluckley Woods, Kent, England.
Do I put that in my pocket? Oh yeah. Are there any spirits that reside here that would like to come forward and communicate? Yeah, it was a bit slow before, wasn't it?
It was when it got darker, it really picked up.
Yeah, it was when it got dark, it really picked up.
Five to 4 at the moment, guys. We're going to need an hour or so.
Is there anyone here at Pluckley Woods?
As dusk approaches, the investigators arrive at a familiar clearing within Pluckley Woods. They place EMF-style devices and trigger objects on the ground, including a white teddy bear and a small light-up device, before preparing a spirit box session. The team briefly discuss previous visits to the area, noting that responses often seem more noticeable as darkness sets in. The forest grows quiet. The air feels cold and damp, and fading light casts long shadows across the clearing as they begin monitoring.
Oh, it did say something. Doctor.
Concentrate.
We need to concentrate. I'm not being distracted.
There's a couple of devices.
1920s.
There's a couple of devices on some branches here. A white teddy bear and a grey device which won't hurt you, it will just light up. Can you touch them for me?
Here.
Who's here? Can you tell me your name?
Experiment. Movement.
As structured questions are asked, the spirit box produces intermittent words such as doctor, experiment, and damned. The team note the timing of the audio fragments while remaining cautious about interpretation.
Gas.
Gas.
The mine.
The mine. Oh my god.
Gas down in the mines.
You're talking to... But,
Wilson might have been one of the workers in the mines. This has gone out of focus.
what does that mean?
Well, I'm focusing on the bear and it's not focusing. And at start it was fine, but now it's struggling to focus on the bear. Can you touch these devices? But if you sit down, they're perfectly safe and they won't harm you at all. They will just change colours.
Don't look behind you.
That said that as I looked behind me.
What?
That literally said that as I was looking back. I looked at that and then don't look behind
Why don't you want me to look behind me?
I am not joking.
You playing hide and seek?
Burned.
Burned. The explosion in the mine. The gas caused the explosion in the mine. Yeah, that was a now. So far, what's coming through I can make out is it's relating to the mine.
Yeah, because gas.
Where
Later in the session, additional words are heard through the spirit box, including gas, mine, burned, and explosion. The investigators acknowledge that the terms appear consistent with known historical mining activity in the wider region, though no clear source for the audio can be identified.
What's going on?
Warm.
Oh,
You just
Warm.
steamed up.
warm down the mine.
Encouragement.
what does that mean?
Encouragement.
At one point, as an investigator turns his head, the spirit box outputs the phrase, "Don't look behind you." The coincidence causes a visible reaction, and the team pause to regain composure while continuing to monitor their surroundings.
I live in your nightmares.
Not my nightmares, you don't.
Several environmental changes occur in a short window, including a brief sensation of warmth, glasses fogging, minor camera focus issues, and faster than expected battery drain. The team document the changes without drawing conclusions.
Frank, how are you? Are you here to talk? We're harmless and mean no harm.
Near the end of the session, the spirit box produces phrases including, "I live in your nightmares," along with other fragmented audio responses. No physical movement of objects is observed, but the accumulation of audio and environmental anomalies leaves the investigators unsettled. After concluding the session, the team reflect on how timing, darkness, and environmental conditions appear to influence their experiences in the woods. While no physical manifestations occur, the combination of unexplained audio, environmental changes, and historical context makes the night feel particularly intense. They discuss the possibility of returning during warmer months for longer sessions, leaving Pluckley Woods framed as a location that feels consistently unsettling after dark. Before the next clip, if you're enjoying the video, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. We're trying to hit 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and right now, 80% of viewers aren't subscribed. So if you're one of them, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It really means a lot. Your support helps us continue creating awesome, creepy videos. Now, let's get back to the video. The last video of the night comes from Ray Gloom's Real Life Encounters, a US-based exploration channel documenting real-time experiences in remote and unusual locations. The content focuses on environmental observation, unexpected discoveries, and genuine reactions rather than staged scares. It is December 20th, 2025, in the United States, within a remote wooded area.
Kind of green. It's actually quite pretty. This is interesting though. I'm looking like right here, and then right here. This looks like a path, sort of. That's what I'm thinking I'm seeing. Path that kind of comes this way. This one just kind of comes from here over this way to right here. Like some things have been walking here a lot. Deer maybe, I don't know. Is there any deer footprints I can see? Decent ones. No, I don't see any. That doesn't mean they haven't been through here. Just don't see any right now. Oh, there's some deep divots right here. What's this? Look at that. Deep one. There's one right there too. It's not as deep. Maybe something stepped here. Kind of smaller. See, compared to my hand, see how much smaller it is. If it were really muddy one day, this is very saturated. A deer could have sunk in that far, especially if it were running. If it were running, it could have sunk in deeper. Deer could have run from something, that's for sure. Oh, gosh. Oh, what? What the?
Ray Gloom moves through dense woodland, carefully navigating fallen trees, exposed rocks, and uneven ground. Along the way, he notices deer antlers and small paths worn into the terrain, suggesting recent wildlife activity. Despite these signs, no animals are visible. The forest remains extremely quiet and isolated, and the deeper he moves in, the more the lack of sound and distance from civilization heighten his awareness of the surroundings.
What is that? Okay, this doesn't make any sense at all. That is a wheelbarrow. It's just a wheelbarrow just sitting here.
He comes across a damaged wheelbarrow, sitting alone in the middle of the woods. Its presence feels out of place, given the remoteness of the area, prompting questions about how it arrived there and when it was last used.
Do you see this? Look. There's a string of Christmas lights here. Wait, that's like an artificial piece of, well, no, I don't mean it's like an artificial piece of wood. I mean like this, it didn't come here naturally. This looks, someone's done this. It looks like they went to a log cabin. And there's something right here. Door hinge. Stuck. Nothing under there. There's this door hinge. Look at that. From the bottom it looks like a fuel filter, but it couldn't be, that's too long. It actually looks more like a sprinkler head. Because that's what it is, right? What would that be doing here? I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be touching this stuff. This is actually really starting.
Continuing forward, Ray Gloom discovers several man-made items scattered along the ground, including a strand of Christmas lights, a door hinge, and what appears to be a sprinkler component. Finding household objects so far from any buildings adds to the sense that the area may be used intermittently by people, despite appearing abandoned.
Okay, I can hear something. There's something. Wait. Okay, I thought I heard something. Oh, there's someone there. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm out of here.
While examining the surroundings, Ray Gloom hears sounds resembling footsteps and distant voices carrying through the trees. He calls out several times, receiving no response. Brief movement is noticed further ahead, though nothing can be clearly identified. The combination of limited visibility and unexplained noise causes him to remain cautious and reassess continuing deeper. After leaving the area, Ray Gloom reflects on how ordinary woodland can feel unsettling when unexpected objects and unfamiliar sounds appear together. While no clear explanation is found, the experience highlights how isolation and human traces can quickly change the atmosphere of a remote environment. The video ends with the situation left open to interpretation rather than conclusion. We appreciate you for watching. If these creepy encounters gave you chills, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss the next drop. There's always another mystery waiting just around the corner.